Understanding the factors that affect costs in Azure is crucial for effective cloud management and governance. Azure, being a flexible and scalable cloud platform, offers various services and pricing models that can significantly impact your overall expenditure. This presentation will delve into the key factors that influence costs in Azure, providing insights and examples to help you optimize your cloud spending. The types of resources and services you use in Azure play a significant role in determining your costs. Azure offers a wide range of services, from virtual machines and storage to databases and AI services. Each service has its own pricing model, which can be based on factors like usage, performance, and storage capacity. For example, using a high-performance virtual machine will cost more than a basic one. Understanding the pricing structure of each service is essential for cost management. Resource usage and consumption are critical factors that affect costs in Azure. Azure charges based on the amount of resources consumed, such as compute hours, storage space, and data transfer. For instance, running a virtual machine 24/7 will incur higher costs compared to running it only during business hours. Monitoring and optimizing resource usage can help reduce unnecessary expenses. Tools like Azure Cost Management and Azure Monitor can provide insights into your resource consumption patterns. The geographic region where your resources are deployed can also impact costs. Azure has data centers in various regions around the world, and the pricing for services can vary by region. Factors such as local demand, energy costs, and taxes can influence regional pricing. For example, deploying resources in a region with lower operational costs can result in lower expenses. It's important to consider regional pricing differences when planning your Azure deployments. Azure offers various pricing models and plans to cater to different needs. Pay-as-you-go, reserved instances, and spot pricing are some of the common pricing models. Pay-as-you-go charges based on actual usage, while reserved instances offer discounts for committing to a 1 or 3-year term. Spot pricing allows you to bid on unused capacity at lower rates. Choosing the right pricing model based on your workload and usage patterns can lead to significant cost savings. Azure's scalability and elasticity features allow you to adjust resources based on demand, which can impact costs. Auto-scaling can automatically increase or decrease resources to match workload requirements, helping to avoid over-provisioning and underutilization. For example, scaling up resources during peak hours and scaling down during off-peak hours can optimize costs. Properly configuring auto-scaling policies and understanding your workload patterns are key to leveraging these features effectively. Effective resource management and governance are essential for controlling costs in Azure. Implementing policies, tagging resources, and setting up budgets can help track and manage expenses. Azure Policy allows you to enforce rules and standards for resource usage, while tagging helps categorize and organize resources for better cost tracking. Setting up budgets and alerts in Azure Cost Management can notify you of potential overspending, enabling proactive cost control. Licensing and subscription choices can also affect Azure costs. Different subscription plans offer varying levels of access to services and features. For example, an enterprise agreement may provide volume discounts and additional benefits compared to a pay-as-you-go subscription. Additionally, leveraging existing licenses through Azure Hybrid Benefit can reduce costs for Windows Server and SQL Server workloads. Understanding the licensing options and choosing the right subscription plan can lead to cost savings. Data transfer and bandwidth usage are important factors that can impact costs in Azure. Transferring data between Azure regions or between Azure and on-premises environments can incur additional charges. For example, data egress, outbound data transfer, typically costs more than data ingress, inbound data transfer. Optimizing data transfer by minimizing unnecessary data movement and using services like Azure CDN can help reduce bandwidth costs. Monitoring data transfer patterns is crucial for managing these expenses. Azure offers various storage options, each with its own cost structure. Options include blob storage, disk storage, and file storage, among others. Costs can vary based on factors like storage capacity, access frequency, and redundancy. For example, hot storage is more expensive but provides faster access, while cool or archive storage is cheaper but with slower access times. Choosing the right storage option based on your data access patterns and retention requirements can optimize storage costs. Azure provides several tools to help optimize costs and manage expenses effectively. Azure Cost Management and Billing offers insights into your spending patterns and helps identify cost-saving opportunities. Azure Advisor provides personalized recommendations for optimizing resources and reducing costs. Additionally, using Azure Reserved Instances and Azure Hybrid Benefit can lead to significant savings. Leveraging these tools and recommendations can help you maintain cost-efficient Azure deployments. Let's consider a case study to illustrate cost optimization in Azure. A company running multiple virtual machines 24/7 noticed high monthly bills. By analyzing their usage patterns with Azure Cost Management, they identified that many VMs were underutilized during off-peak hours. They implemented auto-scaling to adjust resources based on demand and switched to reserved instances for predictable workloads. These changes resulted in a 30% reduction in their Azure costs, demonstrating the impact of effective cost management strategies. In conclusion, understanding and managing the factors that affect costs in Azure is essential for optimizing your cloud spending. Key factors include resource types, usage, geographic regions, pricing models, scaling, resource management, licensing, data transfer, and storage options. Leveraging Azure's cost management tools and best practices can help you achieve cost-efficient deployments. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your strategies based on usage patterns and business needs will ensure ongoing cost optimization in Azure.